Welcome to this video on the types of single-phase induction motors. The single-phase induction motors can be classified into resistance, split-phase resistance starter, like induction motor, then capacitance start induction motor, capacitance start and run induction motor, shaded pole induction motor. When it comes to split-phase machine, the phases, the starting winding and the running winding that we are going to have in the machine is going to have various impedances, or we can say the reactance of both the coils are going to be different. When we have two coils of variable reactance, automatically the phase angle can be created. Maximum of 90 degrees can be created by having different coil of different reactances. In this way, a split phase induction motor can be made to operate. In the case of capacitance start, a capacitor is placed in the starting coil. So the starting coil is going to have a leading phase current compared to the running coil. Automatically, the angle between the starting coil and the running coil is going to be more or less equivalent to 90 degrees in ideal condition, and practical condition it is going to be very less. This capacitance, by introducing the capacitance, the initial power factor offered by the starting coil is going to be better compared to the normal induction motor. So this one it is normally used in our induction in our fans, like what we see as condenser in the fan is the capacitor. When it comes to like capacitor start and capacitor run induction motor, the capacitors of two different values are placed both in one in starting coil and another in running coil. Both the capacitance is going to have offer different phase angles, and both are going to give a leading phase current, and the phase angle between these two coils are going to be different. The coil, it is ensured that the angle created is going to be approximately around 80 degrees between two phases. By having a capacitor both in starting coil and in the running coil, the power factor of the whole machine is going to be improved. So when you operate the machine, the power factor offered is going to be very high. This type of like operation is more preferred when we use like single phase induction motors in tanneries, right? In tannery, for sewing the leather, the type of induction motor that is fitted to the sewing machines are capacitor start and capacitor run. So in this way, right, the power drinking can be avoided, and a better power factor can be obtained out of the machine. Coming to the last type of induction motor, single phase induction motor, is shaded pole arrangement. In shaded pole arrangement, the pole is going to have a wedge cut, and from one end of the pole, like around 1/3 of the distance, right, a wedge is made, right, and a copper shading band is bounded in the wedge, and this will act as a secondary of a transformer, right? The coil that is connected to the pole is going to act as the primary circuit, and this copper shading band that is connected in the wedge can act as a secondary, and EMF can be induced in the secondary. And due to the closed nature of the copper shading band, flux can be established there, a current can flow through it, and it can lead to a flux. When you take up the excitation that is applied to the pole during the positive half cycle, if you take up the first half, when you have positive d phi by dt, the effective effective magnetic field is going to lie in the unshaded portion. But when you have negligible d phi by dt, it means that the magnetic neutral axis is going to be in the center of the pole. When you have negative d phi by dt, the d phi by negative d phi by dt, the MNA magnetic neutral axis is going to lie in the shaded portion. So we can visualize that the magnetic field travels from unshaded portion to shaded portion. Right, continuously when you have similar arrangement, pole arrangement in the circular frame, it is going to lead to illusion of a rotating magnetic field. In this way, a shaded pole induction machine works. Hope this would have helped you to understand the operation of single phase induction motors. Thank you.